Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and this reading will be for Saturday, May 1st, 2021. And I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. So we have the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so it feels like with the Six of Cups reversed being the theme, this can be the opportunity for this day, and this could also be, of course, the spiritual message to always, or do our best when the opportunity arises with the Three of Wands, when the opportunity comes in to do any inner child work. To revisit anything that was stuck in the past, any place where we had to, especially combined with the Six of Swords here, maybe we had to leave the home, leave the family home at a young age, or maybe the whole family had to immigrate to safety, and there could be some healing work that still needs to be done there. But it is, when the Six of Cups comes through reversed, it is a card of independence over whatever, the issue was from the past. Because it is a card of, healing and reunion. But we just have to be careful that we're not living in the past, because that won't help create the future that we're wanting to create, with this Three of Wands here. That can be part of the problem, because this card can mean, like living in the past, kind of stuck in the nostalgia of the past. And then, with the Three of Wands, of course, it's all about expansion and success and looking ahead. And maybe even like in the image of this card, maybe she's patiently waiting for the perfect wave. And then with the Six of Swords, this card is all about like initiations and transitions that bring you into a more peaceful place in your life. It has to do with moving on. And of course, healing. So both of these cards are about healing. This card also brings in, an easier time that brings relief into your life. And because it has followed the Six of Cups reversed, I would say there would be relief from the painful past. So I think the theme is to take advantage of the opportunity to heal the past whenever it comes up, and to trust that will move you into a much more peaceful, balanced, brand new life. So let me use, let's use the Animal Spirit Oracle, I think would be good for this. Let me move these up here in case I need them again. But let's see if I can get more of a message. Truth transcends illusion with the Dragonfly Spirit. Tend to the small things, yeah. And when we're healing, when we're going through the healing, that is really all we can do, is tend to the small things, tend to the details too. And then the the bright future comes in. But let's see, what is the other? Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, B Spirit says, sweet results await. Okay, so with the Dragonfly Spirit, to me, these cards combined tell me that, like, if you're in an unhappy place, because this is how I've worked with it all my, the last, I would say, close to 30 years, I've taken this approach where once I can tap into, or when I feel any unhappiness coming up, I remind myself, and it took me years to get to that place where I could remember to remind myself that if I'm not happy, now this doesn't mean you're like, just crazy happy, over the top elated all the time, but if you're not like in that peaceful, balanced state of happiness, then the reminder is that you're not in truth. So I would always use that as when I didn't feel happy, I would use that as a reminder to look inside to see, where am I not in truth? Like, do I not believe that I can be happy? Do I not believe in happiness? Do I even know what real happiness is? And from there, I would always just, pray. I would open up to my guides and guardian angels and all the love in the universe, and I would ask, well, what is the truth about happiness, and why am I unhappy at all? And I would always find that it had to do with something from the past, Six of Cups reversed here, that I was trying to heal. Or this could even be straight up, Six of Cups, the up or down can be, the past. And needing to heal something from the past brings you into the truth about, present day reality, and you look at all the small little details around it. So I would always look back into my childhood and try to imagine, again, all the details around moving through the days of my life and my environment at home, and wonder, well, how could anybody be happy? I grew up in a very, it wasn't happy. I mean, I wouldn't say it was extremely unhappy, but it wasn't happy at all. It wasn't joyful, and there wasn't a lot of love. I had some bit of safety, but not emotional safety or care or love, things like that. So I've had to work to turn that around for myself, all for just myself in my own home. But getting into the truth of all those little details, of revisiting the environment that I grew up in, helped me to turn it around. So you have to, grieve the past and know that that's not the truth about the way life can be. And I opened up to the universe to teach me how beautiful and loving and kind and happy life can be. And then also to not have a demand. I had to let go of having any demand on being happy. And especially on making other people happy, because that's just a trap. You do your best for yourself, and that should rub off on others. But if you're working hard all the time to make other people happy at the expense of your own well-being, then that's going to cause problems. So I think the underlying message here is to just tend to all those little things, those little details when you're trying to work through a false belief, and know that you're working into the areas of where you didn't know the truth about happiness. And then as you do that, the sweetness of life comes back. That's what the bee spirit is about here. The sweetness of life comes back. And of course, we can move forward into a much more peaceful, balanced way of living. If we heal the issues of the past, maybe if I just do it underneath here, well, kind of sideways, let's do it like this. If we can heal the issues of the past, we can get to the truthful place, and then we do have a completely new life to move forward from, with the Three of Wands. Like always looking forward to life, looking forward to happiness will bring you back to the truthful place. But you have to work through all those little details where you don't believe in happiness, or because you didn't have it in the past, right? I mean, we can justify not believing in happiness or knowing about happiness because it wasn't our experience in the past. So we have really good reason to not believe in it. But that's not how you create the happiness in the future. To create the happiness in the future, you have to recreate it for yourself. And that's how you move forward to that happy, peaceful place. But it is a transition, and you may have to go through it many, many times, because it's always that spiraling in to find the truth of like what is right now in your life, and accepting it, and not judging yourself for it, and not being resentful of other people who caused the pain, but just being with the pain, processing it through. It frees up so much of the life force, and then we have a whole new life. Yeah. Okay, well, that's it for today. I think if I summarize it again, I might be repeating myself. So I'm going to let it go and wish you all lots of love and happiness, and I'll be back soon. Okay, take care. Bye.